Hey, good evening. Welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we've had our first guests in a long time because of our guest house being out of commission. It was loaded up with a load of boxes. Well, we decided that we would open again now that it's free, and we made a couple of improvements, and we accepted the application for a couple to come and stay for a week. Normally we used to prefer probably maybe 4, maybe 5 days. The old American saying about which you may know about visitors is that after 5 days they're like fish, they start to stink. Well, we've been very happy with Tony and Ellen, and they've been with us, and we've worked out that the reason that things have gone so well with our present visitors, they're here for another few days, and the reason that things have gone well is because they came with the purpose of finding out about the work that we do and to experience that. And we've had many that have come who have had the same experience and found it a life-changing experience, because we've taken them around and we've shown them what we do, the work that we've done, and they've met the families and actually met the people face to face and seen the kids for themselves, and it's a completely different experience from looking at things on video. And we realize that we're not, even though people have suggested that we could make money at letting our guest house, and in fact when Tony got in touch with me and asked what is the charge for coming and staying in your guest house, because we'd like to come for 7 days, and we'd like to know what the cost would be. Well, if you go and stay in a hotel or a pension house, as they're called here in Talabon, if you go and stay there, you would be paying around 1,000 or possibly 1,200 pesos a night. You can go a lot lower depending on what you're prepared to accept as the standard for your stay, but generally speaking it's about 1,000, give or take 100. So we put up the idea that we're not hoteliers, we're not into hotels, and when people come and stay with us, they come and stay with us as family members, and they accept the way that we are. And if they come for the real experience, which is to come around and whatever we do is what they do, and so we should really go over it and explain that we're not a 5-star resort, we don't cater to people, we don't cater to visitors, and we don't charge them, because we feel that it is a life-changing experience. But of course they've got to come with the express reason of finding out what we do. And we always thought of this as being a way which we could share the experience that we have, which have given us fulfillment, and that people may go home thinking differently about life in general. Because if they come, especially from the West, if they come and they see the way that people live here, and see the full spectrum of what people live, we don't just go around finding out who is leading a wretched life and show that as being typical of the Philippines, because it's not. There are people that need help, and they are the ones that that we try to give that help to. And we think of ourselves as first responders. Sometimes, as in the case of the little boy the baby that had a growth here, right between the eyes, right on the nose, and we managed to get some help to be instrumental, not to be giving that help, because that was funded by another charity organization. And so what we were involved in was simply in helping them connect, helping them with a little publicity so that they were seen, and indirectly helping in that way. Plus, we tried to give them some money so that they would be able to survive when they were supporting the child while he was in hospital in Tupelaran. So that was how that worked out there. Now, if you come and you take part in helping, even if it's only in handing over a bag of rice, even however it is that you feel comfortable about being here with us, that's always the best result. We're not really into taking people and showing them around. Now, we did take Tony and Ellen, and we did take them to Sagbayan Peak, which was a fun outing. And the reason for that was that it was their anniversary, so we wanted to help them to celebrate that, and so we took them. And we also took them with us on a trip to one of the other islands, which is a fun thing to do as well. So we try to include you. I mean, we're not out there digging ditches, which is no fun to watch or to be part of. We're out there meeting real people and meeting real Filipino people. We're not going to 5-star resorts where the Filipinos that you meet are hardworking staff members of big hotels or resorts. That's not the Filipino that we meet. That's not who we take you to meet. So maybe if you were thinking of getting in touch about our guest house, just be aware that we're not into taking people around to resorts, to white beaches. We live in the mountains. Sometimes, if it's been raining, it can be a tough old time to get down to the road. And we haven't had perfect weather for a while. Tony and Ellen are here, but they've still had fun. And we took them out today, and we were able to connect them with Pastor Timio, who they met at church today, and he took them over to see some properties that were for sale, which they are interested in finding. This is all something that's of interest, human interest stories to us in a way. So we're very happy to do that and to show some of our island which we love living on. Okay, so think about that before you think about coming and staying. We're not a resort, we're not a pension house, we're not a hotel. We are a family that have a guest house which we are willing to share with people that have been following our work on YouTube. So that's the way that we think of it ourselves. Perhaps you will enjoy your stay better if you think of it the same way. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Thanks for being with me. Bye for now.